American Financing, saving homeowners over $800 every month by using your home's equity to pay off high-interest debt. American Financing, America's home for home loans. AmericanFinancing.net/progress.
Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
God bless the United States.
Oh, did you see Trump had a town hall where he took no questions? They left no time for questions because they know how demented Grumpy is.
Yeah, that's not a town hall.
That's not a town hall, then. That's not. Yeah.
It's just a regular Sean Hannity interview in front of a live audience.
Exactly. That's not a town
So
hall.
he can lie his ass off and
Get
not
applause.
get fact-checked. And people, tax China.
A town hall is where the members of the town ask the people in
Right.
the front.
And thus the term
Exactly.
town hall. It's a hall full of people from the town that get to ask questions. I'm telling you, they know that they know, even with Sean Hannity there to try and,
help.
Right. That he's, did you hear this? I thought this was a joke.
It was real.
Which one is this?
It's real. It's
So, obviously, Mike Pence's fly sent the mosquitoes
it's 16.
by way of revenge.
16.
But
16.
I read the transcript of this first, but okay.
He got 14 million votes, and they threw him out. They said, we want you out. And he wasn't going to win, I don't think. I mean, I don't think he was going to win, but we did a good debate. We had a good debate, and it was a fair debate. And he was down like 18 or 19 points after the debate.
No, he wasn't.
And I hate mosquitoes. I'm surprised. I didn't think we had.
What?
We don't like those mosquitoes
What?
running around.
They're-
We want nothing to do with them.
Where did that come from?
It just came out of nowhere. He was looking around and he goes, I hate, and all of a sudden he flips to go, and I hate mosquitoes.
Okay. He's living
Joe
in
Biden
Florida. That's
was-
the wrong state to live in if he hates mosquitoes.
We have him here now.
Yes, we do.
That's all right. He's going to lose Florida, then he's going to move out of there. Oh, did you hear that? Threatening us with a good time again. The Trump family said they're going to leave America if he loses. No, no. Bye-bye.
Where are they going to go? Russia?
They don't have too many places.
Oh,
to go.
isn't
Yeah.
Barron starting college in New York what he
At
called a
NYU.
crime-ridden hellscape?
NYU.
I found out a fun fact that makes me love my alma mater, USC, even more.
What?
Did you know that Donald Trump wanted to go to USC, go to film school and become a producer, and they rejected him? Fight on for all to see, our men fight
Wow.
on for victory.
He
'cause
didn't have
you're
the
a
grades.
loser.
I got
And
into
we're for victory, you're a loser.
I got into USC and Donald Trump didn't.
Yeah, I
Wow.
got it. Yeah, that's what he really wanted to
couldn't
go.
buy his way
and
in,
they
I
said
guess.
no. They said no.
She says
No, thank you, USC. I'm still not sending you any more money, but thank you
And he's out of state
for your
too.
good taste.
Yeah, they
What?
could have
They
bought.
could, yeah, they could
They could have bought him.
Yeah.
Thank you
They
for
love-
accepting fine Americans, Chris Lavoie and Stephanie Miller.
Even though I didn't go, couldn't afford it.
Right.
You could.
No, I could barely. And they didn't get a dime since me since. I'm like, stop emailing me. Who said, speaking of the... JD's not weird. We're not weird. We're other things, perhaps, but we're not weird. Tim Walz called me weird. That was the word of the day. Weird, weird, weird. We're not weird, guys.
Snagglepuss.
Trump, that doesn't seem to have gotten to him, does it?
Oh, not at all. That's not under his skin whatsoever.
This is only like the 30th time he's brought it up
my
unprompted.
God.
I'm not weird. I'm not weird. You're
I'm
weird.
not weird, you're weird.
Why would you think I'm weird? By the way, you know what else is weird? Have you ever seen how he talks about Barron? First of all, compare and contrast how Tim Walz talks about Gus.
Right.
He talks about Barron like he doesn't. All he ever says is tall. Like he doesn't really know
Yeah,
him.
that's
Yes, he's 6'7". We can see he's tall. He's very tall. Barron, very tall.
Anybody can see that he's tall.
Very tall, good-looking kid. He's all he cares about his looks. Good-looking kid, very tall. He's very tall.
He said he's smart once.
Yes, sure. Okay.
He's smart.
Right. There's so many Fritos in that family. It's hard to know.
Fritos?
Fredo.
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 Well, Fritos.
Fritos,
Frito
too.
Banditos?
Presumably, they also eat a lot of Fritos.
Well,
Based
I
on
mean,
his figure.
Who wouldn't?
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Thank you, Lindy Lee. Oh, we also were texting in the middle of the night. Oh, my social media.
What are
Called
these
me at
people-
7:30
Can I
last
just
night.
What are these people doing up in the middle of the night?
Okay, I don't know what's up with these Georgia parents, but can I just tell you, JoJo from Jers, how sweet is this? Hold on. I read this to you guys yesterday. Hold, please. After my home invasion, near robbery, whatever it was, her daughter, she said, my Abby, she's 11, said she's worried about you before she went to bed. Is Stephanie okay? Is she sad or scared? She asked.
It's so
Are you
sweet.
sad or scared, Steph?
Yes, I was,
Okay.
Abby. Thank you. And I said, that is what a sweet spirit. I said, I
It's
am
very sweet.
not surprised being raised by you. Okay, well, yes, Lindy Lee said, you called us insane for saying Trump works for Putin. You called us crazy for saying the GOP is on Russia's payroll. You slammed us for saying the GOP is paid to sabotage Ukraine. Well, DOJ just exposed the GOP for pushing Russian propaganda. We were right every damn time. Thank you. Oh, the Russia hoax. That felt like such old news for those of us that have been covering it for 11 billion years.
I mean,
like,
Allison
yes.
Gill's
really?
eyes probably just kept rolling around in her head.
Yeah.
I mean, are there laws against what Russia did?
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you think the DOJ is filing
an
charges? Give Fred Gutenberg a break, right? It's like, here we go again. We put on our sad little spectacle for everybody.
Yep.
But I got to say, I loved the passion and the urgency in Kamala Harris's voice yesterday when she went off script, because I'm so sick of hearing the same things. I mean, Republicans, I'm sorry. Kemp is like, oh, this is not the time to talk about
Yes,
safety.
it
And
is.
really? I think it's a pretty good time.
It is.
But Kamala Harris, man, she just is like, said what we all want to hear. This does not have to be like this. We don't have to live this way. We don't. It is a couple of minutes in the voting booth and we can change this. We don't have to live like this. I mean, our beloved JoJo from Jurors went through did a whole thread, but because I don't even know what the number is. 2023, do you know how many mass shootings? 632.
Yeah.
To Joe Scarborough's point, way more than the days of the year.
Way more than the days of the year. And if the NRA keeps saying, well, now's not the time to talk about it because it's fresh, well, then every day is
Here's
fresh.
a tip. Here's a pro tip. Don't vote for the party that wears AR-15 pins on their lapels.
Right.
Don't vote for the guy that said, I protected the guns when I was president.
Don't vote for the guy whose family poses for Christmas cards with AR-47.
Thank you. And of course, layers upon layers of tragedy. 14. The kid's 14. He's going to be charged as an adult. But I mean,
he survived. So
Brian summed it up on Twitter. He said, law enforcement, we hear you're threatening to shoot up a school. Murderer. Wasn't me. Murderer's dad. And he can't get to my guns. Promise. Law enforcement. Okay, y'all have a great day. The gun problem in this nation is a tragic, maddening pathology.
It is.
4 people dead, 9 injured. Caitlin Collins had tweeted, according to the statement from FBI Atlanta and the sheriff's office, the 14-year-old shooter was questioned by law enforcement last year when he was 13 regarding several anonymous tips about online threats to commit a school shooting at an unidentified location and time. He denied making them. His dad was also interviewed, told officials then he had hunting guns in the house, but, quote, the subject did not have unsupervised access to them.
Obviously he did.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Is this Ethan Crumbley's parents' situation? I don't know, but it's how many more days can you wake up and read these heartbreaking texts? I'm sorry, Mom, I wasn't a perfect daughter, but I love you. I mean, what was the kid that just, I love you. The mother's like, I'm leaving work. Where are you? I'm in my classroom. Someone's dead. Yeah. I mean, it's just. Anyway, I just, hold please. Yeah, this is it. Who's this? P.S. Threads. Women are bleeding out in emergency room bathrooms and kids are being shot in school. Republican policies at work. Sorry.
Yep.
Once again, both sides do not do it. Right. If you want to not have to worry about your kids being shot to death, no, Donald Trump, schools are not performing trans surgeries on your children,
No, they're not.
But they are getting shot to death on a pretty regular basis. I mean, David Hogg, of course, is like, not one book has ever killed a kid, but a lot of guns have. I mean, it's just, but we're banning that again, Republicans banning books instead of guns. It's just, I was just, yes, this,
Was that me?
what is that?
I don't know.
I feel like a baked potato. Am I done?
Thanksgiving, it's ready.
Yeah.
Am I the official something of the Stephanie Miller Show? Maybe I'm the official Stephanie Miller of the Stephanie
There you
Miller
go.
Show.
Hey, there it
Okay.
goes.
Randy Mayhem Singer said, in case you missed it, the Georgia school shooter who murdered 4 people wasn't an undocumented migrant who crossed the border. While we're on the subject, Georgia has no minimum age to purchase rifles. No minimum age. You can't buy cold medicine, but you can buy an AR-15.
And do we know he used an AR-15?
And by the way, some maggot tweet, I was talking about my home invasion a couple of nights ago, and they're like, oh, see, they're such, whatever, they're such hypocrites. I dare you to talk about, who the intruders were. Okay, I'll tell you, they're 2 young white guys. Like most, they're on video. Right. I'm sure you were dying for me to go. It was black guys, or, Hispanic guy. Oh, I thought there was no crime under Joe Biden. No one ever said there's no crime. Crime is way down.
Right.
It is way
as
down.
opposed to under
There's
Trump.
never been no crime in the United
right.
States of America.
Just because it happened to me,
Right.
I'm not like this selfish to go like, oh, there's an out of control problem, right? I mean, it's just, and yes, like all of these mass shootings, they were 2 young white guys. So there, in case you wanted to know, And by the way, we've seen the statistics about having a gun in the house, because I know people are like, oh, you got to get a gun. And I'm like, I don't believe in guns. There were 2 huge guys in my house. Do you know the likelihood, especially Chris knows how spazzy I am, that would have been used against me? Or there would, I mean, it's just, guns are not the answer to everything.
Baseball
They're the
bat.
problem.
Baseball
Oh, my
bat.
God. Yeah, as a junior dyke, I was actually better with a baseball bat.
Then I highly recommend.
Yeah, peanut butter
having
jelly and maybe in a baseball bat.
There you
Maybe
go.
that's my
I have a baseball bat.
Baby with
on
a
my bed.
baseball bat? That's not how it goes.
peanut butter jelly. and a-
Peanut butter jelly,
Oh.
peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Thank you, by the way, for all the helpful suggestions. Julie in Seattle said, oh my God, your harrowing break-in story. Since Bob Seska won't dump Kimberly to move in and protect you, here's a Roadrunner-esque motion alert home invasion prevention sound system. It comes preloaded with barking hellhounds, shotgun blasts,
Great.
or record your own terrifying sound clip. Your 80s bad romance playlist might be a good place to start.
That's funny.
Nights in white satin, get out of my yard. Chris, it's true. Well, first of all, a pro tip, turn on your Simply Safe system.
Well,
That would have prevented it right there, because
see,
there was a door sensor and it would have gone. Okay. I went to bed at,
at stupid o'clock.
like way before, like ass o'clock before.
Is
Because
a-
that's what they were thinking. What kind of losers' lights are out at 7 o'clock? I'm like, are you kidding? They've been out since like 5.
Is ass o'clock a thing?
I don't know. Anyway. Oh, but what I was saying is I should just take my sound effects box
There you
upstairs,
go.
right? We can put the shotgun cock. We
Yeah.
can put the, right?
Why not?
Farts. I could have a
Applause.
massive gas attack, but
Applause.
they don't want to. You don't want to deal with this. You don't. Do you know how much broccoli I eat a day and kale? Yeah. It's coming out of both ends. Take this and take that. Okay.
We
Didn't
only
think
have
I was
the
going to
gun-
turn this segment into a fart thing, did you?
Well,
With all
you
the
know,
tragic news.
I mean-
Oh, also the news broke during our show yesterday, but does not seem like huge news to us. Oh, Republicans are traitors and Russian operatives. What have we been saying? Remember that was fake news?
Yeah.
Remember that was a hoax for so long?
Hoax.
Yeah.
It's a hoax.
Yeah. Hey, America First crowd. If Russia's first for you, you're not America First. So, bye-bye.
Yep.
Charlotte Clymer, who joined us yesterday,
Yeah.
who is another
She's
of our
great.
new best friends.
And she was our happy hour extra yesterday.
Fantastic.
Yes.
She tweeted, gun laws in Georgia. Tell me if this makes sense to you as a human, not even partisan. No state permit required to purchase, no firearm registration, no assault weapon law, no magazine capacity restriction, no owner license required, no permit required for concealed carry, no permit required for open carry, no background check required for private sales. The people of Georgia deserve better from their political leaders.
Yep.
Oh, and no safe storage law either.
Right.
So that's
So-
the other.
Of course not.
Yeah, despite the dad that went, oh yeah, it's all good. Everything's all good. Don't worry about it. I mean, all the warning signs were there.
Yeah.
They were. He was on law enforcement radar when he was 13.
Yeah, something's wrong with that kid.
Liz Cheney endorsed Kamala Harris. I just needed to something good in there.
She will sting you.
God bless the United States. She will,
But I'm
she
glad
is
she
the
came
scorpion
out
that will sting
about
me.
it.
Yes.
She and Michael Steele will both sting me when we
will.
get to the other side. When we take back our country, they will take back their party, and then they will sting me. However, God
I'm glad
bless.
she did it.
God bless the United States.
Today, we're taking a break to explore Labor Day. What's the history behind this holiday and why do we celebrate it? Let's unpack the origins and meaning of Labor Day and see how it reflects the contributions of workers across the nation.